Welcome to Rokani Sports, guys. How are you? Where are you watching it from today? We bring you a video of how Man United will line up with Raphael Varane. Now, when you look at what's going all over the world into the transfer news, it's like Raphael Varane is the #1 transfer target for a team which goes by names of Manchester United. This is no question. There is no way you can not really agree with me because it's all over the news, and Raphael Varane is having all he's left with just 12 months on his contract at Real Madrid, and he looks like to be wanting a handsome salary per week, saying that he wants close to £400,000 a week, and Real Madrid says we are not going to avail with that money because we are having a date of 901 million euros in there, and the best we can do is to sell you off, and they've put up a price tag of Raphael Varane at £46 million. If at all a team really means that, they'll really go ahead and get that defender in there. Now, Manchester United, it's reported that they've made their first bid, but the president of Real Madrid, who goes by names of Florentino Perez, came out and said no team has made a bid for a lad who goes by the names of Raphael Varane. So today, here on Rokani Sports, allow us to take you through how United is expected to line up, especially if at all Manchester United lands this deal of Raphael Varane, one of the best defenders, a defender that United has been tracking for over a decade since Alex Ferguson here at Old Trafford, and he is now on the ladder by a team which goes by the names of Manchester United, and they're observing him in there. Allow me to take you through this lineup. Please subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we upload here on a daily. This is already onto this channel. Now, when you look, that's our field in there. That's our field in there. As you look at it, and we are really going to bring you how United is expected to stand as they bring in a player who goes by names of Raphael Varane. Remember, Raphael Varane is a 28-year-old defender in there, and he is a French international in there, World Cup winner. He has won 3. Quote me well, he has won 3 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid in there. Remember, in that era of Ronaldo, how Man United will line up with Varane in there. That is the title of the video, as you see it down there onto the green field in there. You see all the field is well demarcated, and we are going to place Raphael Varane how we expect him to stand as he really comes into Manchester United. We expect David De Gea to get back his #1 spot at Manchester United in there, because he's really that world-class player that United is having. A few world-class players that we're having that have really been and proven themselves onto the world market. David De Gea, though he's been having some competition from Dean Henderson, but Dean Henderson having really gotten an injury, and it threw him out of the Euros. We expect him to really not to start the season with Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is that lad who is expected to be playing at the right back in there, as United really looks to line up into this season of 2020-2021. Remember, he has no competitor, and United is looking for Kylian Trippier in there to come in and do the needful to the lad who goes by names of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Very well talented. If at all he really improves on his ball or his final ball going abroad, going forward in there, be okay. Now, the man that we are talking about, and the main man where we really did this video, is Raphael Varane. So he comes in there because he plays on the right side of the central defense in there. You see him, that is Raphael Varane in there for you, your French international in there. He'll be into our central defense in there. After Aaron Wan-Bissaka comes Raphael Varane in there, and I think we love his qualities. We've liked the way he's playing for Real Madrid. We like the way he's playing for a team which goes by the names of Real Madrid, and I think he really does well into that central position in there. That is Raphael Varane in there, as you see him there into the central defense position. He'll be playing on the right side of the central defense, and everything will be going well. And on the left side of the central defense will be the captain of Manchester United, who goes by the names of Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, remember, he's one of those who have really come out to do the needful for Manchester United each and every time they are called upon. He is really that player that really plays very well into the central defense of Manchester United. He's having quite a good season, but all in all, what has failed him is the partner that he is partnering with into the central defense. But the introduction of Raphael Varane will give us assurance that Raphael Varane will come up and do the needful with Harry Maguire, because Harry Maguire partners well with Luke Shaw, as you see Luke Shaw into the left back in there, and I think Raphael Varane will be partnering with Aaron Wan-Bissaka very well onto that right side in there. Luke Shaw coming into the left full back in there, making or summing up the top 4 defenders of Manchester United, and the 3 that will be pairing with Raphael Varane if at all he makes it to Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka playing off the right back. Harry Maguire partnering with Raphael Varane, and Luke Shaw playing off the left wing in there, and Raphael Varane will be playing off the right side of the central defense, and Harry Maguire will keep playing off the right side of the central defense. Freddie Rodriguez is expected to make it to the Manchester United lineup again, because United have not yet bought a CDM, and when you look at how Fred is really doing things at a team which goes by names of Brazil into the Copa America, guys, there is no way he's not going to play into that position in there, because he's really one of the best that is really showing his capabilities in there and his level of maturity. Paul Pogba playing alongside Freddie, and these will be the 2 midfielders that will be playing behind the central defenders, Varane, Harry Maguire, and the fullbacks of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who will be playing on the right back, and Luke Shaw, who will be playing off the left back. Well, Paul Pogba is really good and doing great for France. I expect Marcus Rashford to play off the right in there, and he'll be playing off the right in there. Remember, he's really quite a good player, talented, but he is really having injuries that are really disturbing his career, and he came out and mentioned that he might not start this season because he will go in for a surgery in there. So to it that he comes and heals such that he really gets back well. Bruno Fernandes, Portugal having knocked out yesterday, will really retain his position at Manchester United. People coming out and saying that it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer who knows how to play Bruno Fernandes. So that's what people are saying, and some others were saying that how can you compare Bruno with Kevin De Bruyne, yet Kevin De Bruyne starts for his country and Bruno can't start. But all in all, Bruno is really a world class. He's really walking to that level of a world class player in there. Antoine Martial playing off the left, though rumors have really been coming in saying that the lad is really going to be sold out of Manchester United. But I think if at all you want to compete for the trophy, you really want to see 2 quality players like Marcus Rashford and Antoine Martial competing for that left side in there. And you know, Antoine Martial, because Cavani is not going to play any game, and you cannot trust a man who goes by the names of Mason Greenwood with your team. So that means Antoine Martial has to be there all time in there, and he has to also sometimes come and lead the line in there. When you look at what we call the center forward in there, it's none other than Edson Cavani. So he's going to lead the line. Remember, he scored a couple of goals, close to 16 goals this season in here. The 34-year-old from Uruguay in there, coming in at Manchester United on a free transfer in there, because a team which goes by the Paris Saint-Germain really said, no, we are not getting you a new contract here. So he said, no way, I'm really going to be here begging for you guys to really get me a new contract. He really went up for a team which goes by names of Manchester United, and that is Edson Cavani in there for you, leading the line. Now when you look at our lineup, how United will line up with Raphael Varane, David De Gea in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka playing off the right back, Varane, the man himself, playing on the right side of the central defense, Harry Maguire, the captain, playing off the left of the central defense, Luke Shaw playing in the left full back in there, Pogba partnering with Freddie into that central midfield, Marcus Rashford playing off the right, Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the park, Antoine Martial off the left wing with Edson Cavani leading the line. So that is our lineup that will really come up here at Rokani Sports, of how United will line up with Raphael Varane and all other players that United are really going to come up with. Now, I'm really trying to come up with something that is called how United will line up with Raphael Varane and a man who goes by the names of Eduardo Camavinga and a man who goes by the names of names of Jordan Sancho in there. But you can as well go to the comment section and tell me what you think of how this lineup will be. How do you think United will line up when they bring in Raphael Varane? You can as well tell me the system that you want United to play. You can say you want them to play a 3-4-3 in there, maybe a diamond in there, because there are very many systems in modern football in there. There is a 4-1-4-1 in there. So that is it we have right now on Rokani Sports. Please subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Raphael Varane, how we line up at Manchester United. It was the video. Now you have the right to go into the comment section and tell us what you think. You can as well tell me how you think he's really going to partner up with Harry Maguire. Do you want him to partner with Eric Bay? Do you want him to partner up with Victor Lindelof? It's up to you, over to you. It has been already onto Rokani Sports. Please subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily.